All right, everybody, welcome. Take a seat and let's begin with our group prayer.
Oh, heavenly sorrows, grant us the serenity to impeach Donald Trump, the courage to keep trying to impeach Donald Trump, and the wisdom to almost get him next time. Amen.
This is a disaster, guys.
We're ruined.
Our progressive projects, our green initiatives, they're all gone.
Yeah, Musk and Trump, they just dismantled everything we've cheated so hard for. It's 47.
The most important thing we need to do is continue sending tax dollars to other countries.
Yeah, and we need to make sure there's no oversight and no accountability whatsoever.
Yeah, that's what the taxpayers want us to do.
Well, Trump's not going to let us do that.
My brother is so upset about this. We won't have enough money for our honeymoon.
Well, we're just gonna have to impeach him.
Again?
Yes, Chuck. Again.
It's 47.
Hey, can pickles get pregnant, or is that just like in VeggieTales?
We need to stop Trump today.
Okay, but what are we gonna impeach him for?
Well, whatever we do, we better do it fast.
Yeah, he's taking all our money.
And we've lost our slush fund. Oh my gosh, guys. Slushies are only like 79 cents at the Circle K. He can't take away our slushies.
We need to impeach Trump.
Yeah. Well, we've already done that twice, and it didn't work.
Yeah, but Trump always says never give up. So we need to keep
We
trying.
need to impeach Trump for the dastardly deeds he's done.
Dastardly deeds? what the fuck are dastardly
The
deeds?
dastardly deeds he's done.
Trump's done some pretty fucked up shit, but I've never seen him do any dastardly
poop in
deeds.
here.
Yeah, I'm all for impeaching Trump, Al, but I'm not going to go on live TV and say I'm
Did somebody
impeaching
poop
Trump
in
for
my pants?
dastardly deeds.
Come on, guys. We need to think of something fast.
We need to impeach him really
All I
good
can
this
smell is
time.
Yeah, but what are we going to impeach him for?
We need to impeach
I
him
can
for
smell
high
poop
crime
like all over.
misdemeanors.
We already did that. Impeach 47.
Come on, guys. We need to impeach him for something new.
Yep.
Something so batshit crazy that even Trump would be saying, what the fuck is this shit?
What if we impeach him for like marrying his brother or whatever?
Because we're trying to impeach Trump, not Ilhan, stupid.
Oh, I love my brospin. My fiance has red hair.
Don't listen to him, guys. It's not true.
Well, actually, he's pretty spot on. That's why me and Jill over here voted for Trump. 250%.
But I'm a career politician. I've always been for the people.
Well, the people fired you. I need a I am no longer an American.
Neither.
America should be embarrassed.
This is all Trump's fault.
Don't say his name.
Every time you say his name, America gets dumber.
I'll never say America again. Welcome everyone to PDS support group and mean tweet therapy. My name is Chuck. I'm a Trumpaholic. It's been 5 days. I'm sorry. I can't.
It's okay, Chuck. You can do it.
Yeah, come on, Chuck. You got this. We're all here for you.
Yeah, don't let him win, Chuck. Thanks, guys. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Let's begin with our group prayer.
Oh, heavenly sorrows, grant us the serenity to arrest Donald Trump, the courage to keep trying to arrest Donald Trump, and the wisdom to almost get him next time. Hey, woman.
Who wants to go first?
Hi, everybody. I'm Nancy. I'm a Trumpaholic. It's been 30 minutes since my last breakdown. I'm sorry. I can't.
It's okay, Nancy. You're in a safe place.
One cry at a time.
Does anybody else want to share?
Hi, my name is AOC.
Hi, AOC.
And I'm like a total Trumpaholic. It's been like 20 minutes since like I almost died. And I just like totally want to shave my head. And my veterinarian says, I'll never bartend again.
Thanks, AOC. Anybody else want to share?
Hi, I'm Hillary. I'm a Trumpaholic.
Hi, Hillary.
It's been 10 minutes since my last panic attack. And I just keep thinking that none of this would be happening if I was president.
Hey, everybody. I'm Obama.
Hi, Obama.
It's been 30 minutes since my last cry. I mean, I should be in my 4th term right now, but my life's ruined. And I'm useless. Sleep all day and I cry all night. My wife has to be the man of the house now. The sad part about it is, she's more of a man than I'll ever be.
Hi, everyone. I'm Adam. And I'm a drumpaholic. It's been 40 minutes since the last time I passed out. But I've been staying at the Standard Hotel. I've noticed that eating lots of hot dogs and pasta seems to be helping me stop crying.
All right, everybody. That's the end of today's group.
Let's stay together like a family. Keep blaming Trump. It works if you're worthless. So blame him, because I'm worthless.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the United Spy YouTube Live. Huge problems actually logging in tonight, so I was a little bit late. I have to take a moment and kind of catch my breath because I'm still digesting the whole Epstein client list. Never existed. This is released from the DOJ and FBI. I don't know what this is. Pam Bondi literally went on national television not too long ago and said that there's truckloads of this and that and this and that. And now, contrary to popular belief, there is no client list. There is no bribes. There is no nothing. It was just Jeffrey Epstein got arrested for nothing. Ghislaine Maxwell is in jail for nothing. And there's no victims. There's no client list. There was no bribes. That's it. That's all, folks. Abaji. That's all, folks. That's it. And we're just supposed to swallow that. Now, obviously, finding out about the Epstein client list and what happened on that island doesn't necessarily affect anyone that never went to the island or never experienced anything. But for the victims' families, this was a huge, huge disappointment because it's basically just a slap in the face that if you're not popular, if you're not in power, if you don't have billions of dollars, if you're not a senator or a congressman or a government employee, you can do whatever you want. And there's not a damn thing you could do about it. And we've witnessed that today. Pam Bondi got in front of the nation, swore that there was truckloads of evidence. And just to make matters worse, she gave binders to social media, and not even very good social media influencers at that. Binders to social media influencers. As it was the most disrespectful thing you could possibly do to the victims and their families. But here I am. Rock me like a hurricane. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We're 2 days, I believe, 2 days after 4th of July. What an amazing holiday. It's such a great day. Like I said, I wish 4th of July would be a 365-day holiday rather than just one. I think, just the camaraderie and the love for this country should be celebrated on a daily. And I think it should be more, that should be more advertised on a daily by a lot more people. So I don't think we can ever get tired of celebrating how much we love our country, our military, and the people that are consistently fighting for us on a daily. So Craig, Daniel, C, Skippy, John, Star, Eric, well, Tammy is here, Rob is here, Caucasian, Relentless, LRD Bonaventura. Hopefully I'm getting that. Monkey Grab Orange, Steve O, Joe Thanks, Rob Bob is here. Let's see here. We got Got a lot of people in here tonight, and I'm very thankful for that. Caucasian, cunning linguistics. Rogue Ranger is here. Frank Smith and Kenny Golding. Let's see. Holiday Magic is here. Cheyenne, I think it's Shane Samurai. Hopefully I said that correctly. Thank you for being here. Kenneth Tackett Jr. Well, there's a lot of great people in here tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. Yukon Man, if you're lurking, hello. Robin Spielman, if you're lurking, hello. And at Poison, if you're lurking, hello. Bill McMonigal, if you're lurking, hello. Hopefully somebody does a wellness check on Bill. I haven't seen Bill here in quite a while. Hopefully he's doing okay. And Dr. Jill Alice Cooper, I haven't seen Dr. Jill in a while. Okay, that's all. Hopefully everybody's having a great night. If I didn't say hello to you, I'm saying hello to everyone right now. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Who is that there? We got Lady Dive 49. How are you? Let's see. I thought I saw. Hang on here. John Castaneda is here. Who else is? Hold on real quick. I thought I saw somebody I recognized. Jeffro Bodine. How you doing, Jeffro Bodine? Mr. Beautiful is here. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you all. David Newby, thank you all for being here. Let's get into some videos. I did a very patriotic thing today, but I also did a very gutsy thing and a ballsy thing, apparently. Most likely I'll be suspended from X, which really doesn't bother me anymore because not only did what they've done is I believe that they have throttled my reach. And this has been going on for about 3 months, 2 or 3 months. And they've also, even though I was only making about $40 a month on X, but they have suspended my revenue earnings on X. I'm still supposed to pay $14 a month in order to have the X account with the blue check mark, but it looks like I'll be suspended after the video that I have produced today. But it's very weird how you have to pay for a service in order to make money, and then you continue to pay for the service even though you've broken 0 rules, and they take away your ability to earn. Now, like I said, I was earning just enough money to pay for the blue check mark, and that was about it. But they've also stripped me from those, and I mean, hey, Elon has taken a turn, and I was extremely hopeful. When President Trump, was talking, because I never liked Elon. I really didn't, and I was going through the motions, trying to get seen on X, doing funny videos and whatnot. And when President Trump basically gave the green light that Elon's a great guy, hey, I'm going to take his word for it. And, let's see what happens. Unfortunately, he appears to still be a Democrat. So we'll see what happens with that. But Jamie Baby is here. Nathan is here. Tammy is here. Skippy is here. Jeffro Bodine, Tyler Campbell. You guys are great. Thank you all so much for being here. Daniel C. and John Castaneda and Rogue Ranger and Relentless and Star. You guys are awesome. I'm going to get some videos playing here real quick. And thank you once again for being here. Couldn't do this without you. I hope everybody tunes in when I go on the, what is her name? Chelsea Handler podcast. That's right. I'm actually kind of excited in a way because I know that from what the email states, it doesn't look like she's going to be attacking me, which is good. But I'd rather she did, because I like that kind of thing, because I'm a very respectful, argumentative person. I would respectfully argue back with her in a very kind way, a very sarcastic way, in a very comedy way, which is something that I'm extremely good at. But I think this is more or less just a content filler. And I'm very appreciative of the opportunity, because any publicity is good publicity. And, to be able to talk about what I do on a larger scale, which is great, to add a few more people possibly here to this amazing community that we already have, that you guys created for the United Spot. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be, the whole point is to make you guys laugh, but I want to make a lot of people laugh. So, this is what I love doing. I love doing this. So if I'm able to make people laugh, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go all. So let's play this video. Let me know in the comments if you think A, Elon Musk is going to block me, or B, A, if he's going to block me, or B, if he's going to suspend my account for this. So be honest, and please, everybody that's in the comment section right now, hello to you. Please let me know if he's going to block me or suspend my account. I think I'll do something special, maybe a free t-shirt for somebody that gets like the most accurate definition of what he's going to do. Let's check this out.
Hello, comrade patriots. I'm Elon Musk, your visionary host and the grand poobah of America. Welcome to the America Party. Welcome to me. Buckle up, because I'm here to show you, even though you have no choice, the greatest movement in human history. Forget the old ways of politics like the Constitution and your rights, because my new party is going to take America to Mars. Oh, and I'm personally going to hand the Democrats the win. But let's keep that secret for now. Once a Democrat, always a Democrat. Am I right, patriots? Not long ago, I myself was a Democrat, vibing with the progressives. Then I switched to Republican for a year. Yawn. Boring. So I created the American Party to fix everything. Here's what the American Party is all about. And trust me, you're gonna love it. You've got no choice. Number one, remember when humans dominated Earth? Well, you can forget about those days, because from now on, robots come first. Yes, my AI overlords will run the show, making life efficient and awesome. Humans? What are those? Number two, do you like to think for yourself? Well, you can forget about that, because here at the American Party, everyone will be required to have a Neuralink installed. Oh, and don't worry, it's just a brain chip that connects you to the future. And my cell phone. You think faster, live smarter, and be more like me. Number three, do you like guns? Well, you won't for long, because the American Party is coming for your guns. Safety first, folks. Robots don't need guns, and neither will you. Deal with it. Number four, do you like being stuck on a rocket for 6 months? Well, good news, because the American Party is moving to Mars. Don't want to? Well, you don't have a choice. So pack light, and remember, oxygen's optional. Number five, are you a billionaire? Well, if you're not, sucks to be you, because at the American Party, billionaires come first. We're the visionaries, the dreamers, the ones who make it all happen. Trust us, it's for your own good, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Number six, do you like gas-operated vehicles? Well, you won't for long, because at the American Party, you'll only like electric cars. So trade in your embarrassing gas guzzler for a sleek $200,000 Tesla Cybertruck today. Can't afford one? That's okay. You can just walk. The future is electric. Deal with it. Number seven, do you remember Trump? Me either. Trump is bad. Elon is good. Simple math, people. Join the American Party for just $15 a month. That's less than your morning coffee addiction and your ex account. And it buys you a ticket to the future. But wait, there's more. I'm on a mission to impregnate the world with my seed. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Well, maybe literally. Picture a planet of Elons. Genius, innovation, and epic hair everywhere. With my plans to live 500 years, thanks to modern science and my high level of income, America will become Star Wars. And I will be Darth Vader, ruling with a Neuralink-powered iron fist. But like a cool Darth Vader. Think you can run and hide? Good luck. I used to own PayPal. I have everyone's information. Meet the dream team running this interplanetary revolution. Thomas Massey, bringing the Liberty
lives. Andrew Yang squirting freedom cream into the mouth of America. Ron DeSantis keeping it Florida fierce. Tucker Carlson asking the tough questions. Candace Owens dropping truth bombs. Nick Fuentes breaking out the energy. Kanye West remixing the future. Paul Ryan for that DC polish. And your hero and mine, Mr. Mark Cuban. Shark taking our way to Mars. Let's
All right, so hopefully, I mean, it would be an honor if I got suspended. But so, just to show what a knucklehead Elon is, he posted "What's True Social?" Never heard of it. Now he's just being a wise guy because obviously this guy's just a piece of work. And I'm not gonna lie though, I created a lot of great content because of President Trump's relationship with Elon, and that I do not regret. I think it turned out perfect. At first I was thinking that this was possibly just a publicity stunt, something similar to what is it called, WWE, things like that. But some of the comments that have been made from Elon about President Trump, unless Trump's on board with it, I think it's just a bit much. So, yeah, who knows? But I will let you know if I did get suspended from X. I think that would be quite the honor to get suspended for a video. I think that would be pretty awesome. Michelle Obama. I just did a meme about Barack Obama and President Trump fighting in the octagon on July 4th, 2026. For those of you who haven't heard, the octagon will be brought to the front White House lawn, and I believe the date will be July 4th, 2026. So you want to talk about holy cow, America is back. That is going to be one hell of a night. Imagine going from, these weirdos on the front lawn dancing around with their fake, blow up parts and, making fools of themselves to a UFC fight in the octagon in front of the White House. I mean, I got to be honest with you. That just gives me chills. For anybody who's actually ever been to a UFC fight, you know exactly what I'm talking about, the energy. But to, for the 4 years that we were stuck with this wacko and who made the presidency just an absolute joke, watered down the entire presidency. Like, anybody could do it. If Biden could do it, anybody could do it. I mean, they had pet rocks, signing up to be president because they're like, wait, hey, I'm a pet rock. I understand that. But Joe Biden was president for 4 years and vice president for 8. I think I could do this. I think I have a shot at this. Gosh, just keeps going. So let's enjoy some more videos. And once again, I want to thank you all so much for being here. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I thank you all so much.
like totally.
Boss, the plane!
Welcome to Alligator Alcatraz, Florida's $450 million answer to immigration enforcement, where the only guards are gators and the only way out is a one-way flight to gator food. This is tremendous, folks. Tremendous! The best detention center ever. Promises made, promises kept. This place has everything. Alligators, pythons, mosquitoes. No one's escaping this place. No one! Here in Florida, we're making alligators bite again. I told Ron, build it fast. Yep. He did it in 8 days. 8 days! Good job, Ron!
Mother Nature's our head of security. No one better try running, or you'll be gator food.
Delicious!
Where's the food for these law-abiding citizens?
Somewhere where you can't eat it, you Sally Struthers-looking motherfucker. Sally Struthers-looking motherfucker.
Like these kidnapped victims have to live in tents?
Round and find out. Yep. And find out.
They were kidnapped and forced to live in a swamp with no right.
They had every right not to cross the border.
Oh, crossing the border is like totally not even a crime. It's just a dream.
They took me away from my family. I don't even know where my mommy and daddy are.
Oh my gosh, look at him.
I'm just a kid. I don't even know what I'm doing.
He's so scared. You like totally stole him away from his family.
All I did was cross the border. That's not even a crime.
What are you gonna tell us next? That those tattoos on your face are from your time in the Boy Scouts? Think of the children. I mean, these are human beings. They're some moist swamp prisoners.
Squirt bottle, the kids are fine.
Yeah, the kids are fine.
FEMA trailers, top-notch tents, good food. I mean, it's like glamping, but with justice.
Mr. President, Florida's all in on your mission.
What did he just say? I don't know.
This facility's a force multiplier for deportations.
Is he talking? I think so. I mean, I hear something, but I can't hear him from all the way up here.
Yeah, it sounds like a mosquito.
Ron, stand on a stool, buddy. We can't hear you up here.
The plane! The
The
plane!
little squirt's got big ideas. He's just not tall enough to tell us about them.
Mr. President, thank you for backing Alligator Alcatraz. We're ready to process 5,000 detainees right now.
Ron, the people want to know, how are the prisoners going to get to Alligator Alcatraz?
The plane! The plane!
All right, prisoners, listen up.
Yeah, listen up.
Anyone planning to outrun the gators?
Anyone.
You're going to be saucy.
56,000 in ICE custody nationwide.
That's what I like to hear.
This place is just a start.
Good.
Chrissy knows
Good.
this. We're filling beds. in 24 hours.
This is like totally inhumane.
Shut up, stupid.
Yeah, shut up, stupid.
Tents in like a hurricane zone? Oh my gosh. We like totally need compassion, not like cruelty.
Think of the children, Donald. and think about responding to my text messages. Paul's gonna be out of town this weekend. Why don't you stop by?
I'd rather live here. Alligator Alcatraz. Open for business. Welcome to the Congressional Circus, where grown adults bigger like toddlers over the big, beautiful bill. Let's see how our elected officials, with their $174,000 salaries, insider trading perks, and gold-plated pensions, handle a day at the office. Hey, does anybody want me to accidentally pull the fire alarm? Get the hell out of here, Jamal! Oh, your fault, Trump. All right. Settle down, you little shits. It's time to talk about the big, beautiful bill.
It's a racist ass bill!
Nobody wants to talk about this, Trump. Trump, I think I speak for everyone when I say, Chuck, you shut your mouth or I'll slap your little ass through the sheetrock. Sorry, President Trump. That's President Trump, you little... Sorry, President Trump. Back to my big, beautiful bill. It's a tremendous bill. The best bill ever. Believe me, it's going to make America great again. Can I say something? You've been flapping your gums for over 8 hours, Timo Obama. You can just sit there and shut your mouth. Okay, but for the rest of you, pay attention. No ice cream for any of you.
I don't want this racist bill! It's unfair!
Cool story, Maxine. Tell it again.
Because hell-getting food aid for millions to enrich them racist white billionaires!
All lies, but lies are right up your avenue. My donors are not gonna like this bill. I really don't give a what your donors like. This bill is a betrayal to our bank account.
Peach 47!
Can I say something? No! You're all acting like spoiled brats. Maxine, no more private jet trips for you. Hakeem, you're grounded from cable news interviews. And Nancy, hand over that fancy handbag and ice cream. Chuck, I've seen your wife. That's punishment enough. From this point on, you're all on restriction until you can learn how to act like public servants. America, unfortunately, this is Congress. They make $174,000 a year, trade stocks like Wall Street pros, get lifetime pensions, and still cry when they don't get their way. Sad. The big beautiful bill is about making America work. Roads, bridges, jobs. But corrupt crybabies, they just want their money. While you're paying taxes, barely scraping by, these do-nothing Democrats are playing games. Insider trading? That's legal for them. Lavish trips? Those are taxpayer funded. And when they don't get their way, release the tantrums. Listen up, everybody. Listen up. If you don't pass this big, beautiful bill, I'll shut this whole government down. The whole process. No lobbyist dinners. No nothing. Nothing. America's watching. And they're tired of your bullshit.
All right. I'll pass it.
I'll pass it too. Sorry it took so long. Fine, I'll pass it. But my donors aren't going to be happy. Consider it passed. That's better. Now, kids, let's make America great again. Or you're all fired in 2026.
Like, totally let these alligators go!
Would you look at this moron? What the f? Yeah, she's a few tacos short of a combo meal.
Alligators have rights, and this prison is like totally cruel!
She's out there in the parking lot crying like it's 2018. Yeah, and this time she's bigger, louder, and hungrier. Yeah, sounds like she's been raiding Crooked Hillary's snack cabinet again. Mr. President, she's got enough food out there to feed a border caravan. It's like a fourth Grubhub delivery today.
I'm like totally starving for attention!
Here's your order, ma'am.
It like took you long enough!
Sorry, I had to take care of my Muslim community first.
Hey, AOC!
What do you want, you alligator racist?
Alligator Alcatraz isn't even open yet, you dummy. Yeah, it's not even open yet, you dummy. And there's no alligators in here either. Yeah, you dingbat, you're crying about nothing.
Alligators have rights too!
Go eat your tacos somewhere else, you dingus. Yeah, take your photo off and get the out of here, you dingus.
This is like totally about alligator rights. They deserve freedom, and I deserve another delicious deep fried burrito.
Sir, when Alligator Alcatraz opens, it's gonna be the best border prison ever. Yeah, and the rest of the do-nothing Democrats are gonna lose their minds. I think I'm looking forward to that the most. That's why I picked you. Ah!
Extra fries! Extra justice! Let my alligators go!
AOC, give it up! Give it up! The prison's empty! Yeah, the prison's empty, you moron! We're the only ones here! Yeah, get a salad and a Diet Coke and get the out of here!
I'm like totally not leaving until the alligators are free or my photo op is over. Whichever one comes first. Oh, my pizza's here!
Is she stupid? Yeah, she's not too bright.
Let the alligators go! Alligators are like totally people!
AOC!
What?
Go to twerker shuffle and I'll let the alligators go.
Oh my gosh, would you like totally stop trying to date me?
I couldn't afford to date you. Yeah, all you can eat buffets don't have that much food, stupid. Do the twerker shuffle, AOC, or the alligators stay in prison.
Fine, I'll do it for the alligators.
Yeah, stinks. Oh. It smells like a fish farting. That's disgusting. I'm gonna throw up.
Are you happy?
Oh, no.
All right, so I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys are awesome, and I hope everybody's enjoying the videos. For those of you that don't know, the United Spot has been around for a little over 10 years, and I got over 4,000 videos now in my little collection here, and very proud of them. And I'm also very proud of the people that support me. So I would like to say thank you to all of you, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And why ruin this live with me talking when we could be watching funny videos? So I'll be checking out the comment section here. I'm working on a video right now, and I'm also working on a meme, but I will be responding to comments. So thank you all so much for being here. You guys are incredible, and I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys.
Welcome to Corruption Jeopardy. I'm your host, President Donald Trump. Tonight we've got 3 special contestants: Crooked Hillary, Sleepy Joe, and Barack Hussein Obama. Let's see who's the most generous with America's money and secrets. The categories are uranium deals, billion-dollar giveaways, frozen funds fiasco, corruption, and America last. Let's get started. All right, Crooked Hillary, you're up first.
I'll take uranium deals for 200, please.
This former Secretary of State allegedly supplied Iran with this nuclear fuel. Hillary?
What is uranium?
Correct. But let's be real, folks. She didn't just supply it. She enriched their entire program. All right, Barack. Jeez. You get the NFL package with those things? It's the reason Michelle fell in love with me. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. I always got to say, let go of my ears, Michelle. I can do it myself. All right, pick a category. I'll take billion-dollar giveaways for 400, please. This former president handed Iran $1.7 billion, which they totally used for their nuclear toys. Obama? What is me? Correct. He just handed $1.7 billion to Iran. Unbelievable. All right, Sleepy Joe, it's your turn.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I'll take a slice of pizza and some cantaloupe.
Joe, you're not in a restaurant.
I'm not?
No, you're on a game show.
Oh, man, life is so weird since La Bamba stopped talking to my earpiece.
Pick a category, Joe, while we're young. Come on, Joe, you can do it. Come on, Joe.
Can I buy a vowel?
Obama, you want to whisper something in Joe's ear for old time's sake? Repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
I'll take frozen funds fiasco for
I'll take
600.
frozen foods fiasco for 600, please.
Close enough. This former pretend leader unfroze $16 billion
For Iran.
Joe.
Yeah.
Say, who is Joe Biden?
Say, who is Joe Biden?
Correct. You're all racking up the points in the worst way. Hillary with uranium scandals, Barack with his $1 billion gift, and Joe with 16 billion unfrozen. This is a corruption trifecta. Time for double Jeopardy. The categories: secret emails, cash pallets, and Iran's new toys. But wait, looks like we're out of time. Tune in next week to see who wins the Golden Corruption Crown. Goodbye, folks. I can hear beat Obamas in the air tonight. Drop 'em. And I've been patient with Iran, but it's time to strike. Drop 'em. Can you feel those bunker busters dropping tonight? Drop 'em. Drop 'em. I'm gonna totally impeach him or whatever. June 21st, 2025. Tensions in the Middle East have reached a boiling point. Iran's nuclear ambitions threaten global stability. But in the Situation Room, one man stands ready to restore peace through strength.
Mr. President, Israel's urging swift action. Iran's nuclear facilities are operational, and the regime's been chanting death to America for decades.
Mr. President, I've been clear. We can't let Israel drag us into another endless war.
Yeah!
But Iran's crossed a red line. Mr. President, our B-2 bombers and Navy submarines are in position. We can strike with precision and cripple their nuclear program tonight. General Kane's ready to brief at 0800 tomorrow. All right, guys. Iran's been bullying the Middle East for far too long. They thought they could play games with us. Well, they're going to find out what happens when you mess with America. Let's show them we mean business. Trump, I'm warning you. There will be consequences. Take 4 of these and call me in the morning. President Trump's bold leadership stopped the nuclear threat in its tracks. Iran learned the hard way. Around, find out. Trump said there will be peace. There will be tragedy for Iran. Choice is theirs. Mess with America? Not today.
Good evening, peasants. Tonight I want to share a little secret about how we successful people keep the wheels of power turning smoothly. It's called the Smith-Mundt Modernization Act. Let me tell you, it's a masterpiece for Democrats. Back in 2012, tucked away neatly into the National Defense Authorization Act, we passed this wonderful miracle. It repealed the old Smith-Mundt Act's ban on spreading government-produced content, like Voice of America, right here at home. Before, we could only whisper our narratives abroad. Now, we can broadcast them to every American, loud and clear. Why is it so good for us? It's simple. Propaganda. Oh, let's call it strategic messaging. Let's just shape the story. We decide what the peasants and the struggling masses believe. It's not about truth. It's about control. And control keeps us wealthy, powerful, and untouched, while the rest of you peasants stay poor, divided, and distracted. The act lets us flood the airwaves with stories that pit the weak against each other. Race, class, ideology. Divide and conquer, I always say. While they're busy fighting over scraps, we secure tax breaks for corporation trade deals for billionaires and cushy positions for our loyalists. It's a beautiful system. You dummies out there probably have no idea what I'm talking about. That's how I like it. You see, peasants out there are just collateral damage. You're too busy hating your neighbors to notice we're rigging the whole system. With media partners on our side, we craft narratives to keep you all angry, confused, and powerless. The Smith-Mundt Modernization Act makes it legal, easy, and oh so effective. So here's to the act, tool that keeps our elites circling, striving, while the masses scramble below. It's not just good for Democrats, it's essential for keeping power where it belongs. With us, the powerful, the wealthy, the untouchable, and the above the law. Cheers to propaganda. My friends, it's how we rule. Long may we reign! Good night, peasants!
Welcome to Jeopardy, Political Scandal Edition. I'm your host, President Donald Trump. Tonight we've got a real spicy lineup of contestants, all of them facing tremendous allegations. Let's meet them. First up, we have Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota, accused of turning a blind eye to chaos and letting his state become a hotbed for leftist violence. Next, we have Ilhan Omar, a congresswoman allegedly tied to shady dealings and sympathizing with dangerous radicals. And she married her brother. And finally, Amy Klaugo, whatever the hell her last name is, a senator accused of enabling domestic terrorism with her soft-on-crime policies. Wow, what a group. Let's take a look at the categories. Failed leadership, conspiracy central, leftist meltdown, leftist collapse, radical missteps, and betraying America. Tim, it's your turn.
Ooh, I'll take failed leadership for 200! Woo!
In 2025, a Minnesota state representative and her husband were brutally unalived, allegedly by leftist extremists emboldened by this governor's weak leadership. Amy?
Who is Donald Trump?
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is Tim Walz.
I'll take radical missteps for 200.
This senator's failure to crack down on leftist radicals allegedly led to the doxing and attempted unaliving of ICE agents and police officers in 2025. Ilhan?
Who is Donald Trump?
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is Amy Clouch, or whatever the hell her last name is.
I'll take betraying America for 200, please. And I love my husband.
Two failed attempts on yours truly's life in 2024 were allegedly linked to rhetoric from this congresswoman's anti-American speeches. Tim?
Who is Donald Trump? Woo!
Oh, I'm sorry. You were looking for Ilhan Omar. All right, dipshits. It's time for Final Jeopardy. The category is the left's reign of terror. Here's the clue. In 2025, the left was accused of unaliving CEOs, attacking ambassador staff, doxing federal agents, and attempting to assassinate the President of the United States. All while these three allegedly fanned the flames. Name one of them. Time's up. Let's look at your answers. Tim, you wrote Trump. That's wrong. Amy, you wrote this is a setup. Also wrong. Ilhan, you wrote some people did something. The correct answer is you're all going to prison. Lock them up. Lock them up. Lock them up.
Well, that was new. I got locked out there, and it showed the strangest glitch I've ever seen. So I'm not sure if Elon has already gone to work and maybe contacted YouTube. I don't know, but we got to keep. That was very strange. It was like the comment section, the video, everything. At least on my end, I don't know. Thank you all so much for being here. We got Skippy and Tammy and Jill Hunt. Mr. Beautiful is here. Jeffrey Smith is here. Fark is here. LR Di Bonaventura, thank you so much for all the memberships. That was incredible. Thank you so much.
I'm Amy. I hope you liked it. My name is Amy.
That was probably like one of the best. Amy, whatever the hell her last name is one of, like, during the first initial presidential run, I believe it was back in 2000-ish, when President Trump was running. She looked like the Eric Swalwell, like a human fart. Like if a face had, anyways, you get what I'm talking about. Nathan is here. Don't forget, yeah. Uper RD, Cunning Linguistics, Lady Die 49. I still think Elon will block and ban you. Hope I'm wrong. I'll take it as a badge of honor, especially with all the horrible things that he had said. Star, how are you? Eric Bernard, great to see you here. Jeffrey Smith, Steve O. David Newby is here. Jeffro Bodine. Caucasian is here. You guys are great. Thank you all so much for being here. It's awesome. Toxic Residue. All right, so we got a couple. Hank Ogle is here. All right. So if anybody is still wondering what is going on, I believe that what happened in California in the last, let's just call it 200 days, 300 days. I don't think they should be able to have the Olympics there. I don't think they should have the U.S. Open. I don't think they should have anything there. They shouldn't have anything there in California. They can't even break up simple little riots, and they can't stop these fires. They shouldn't be allowed. I consider it. You should be given a safety helmet and fire protection and riot gear before you get off of a plane to go to California. Unfortunately, though, everybody already forgot. Everybody already forgot. I guarantee you, say, what happened in California? Something happened? What happened? Did something happen? No. Then never mind. Just go back to the internet. You're fine. It's so sad that they're being rewarded for their failures. Well, you know what? That makes sense. That's the America that we are now known to. Hopefully Trump is changing this a little bit faster would be awesome, but being rewarded for failing, how does that happen? If anything, they should be stripped of everything. Foxtown, how are you? Did they not brag about having the 6th largest economy in the world? Gavin Newsom is your classic politician. He's the guy. Okay, so I want to say that he was the guy that Will Ferrell studied when he did his role in the campaign with Zach Galifianakis, whatever the hell his name is, okay? If anybody hasn't seen the campaign, you got to go see the campaign, because if there's ever a comedy movie you could ever watch to see just how ridiculous politics is, that's the movie. That's the movie. Now, it's not a presidential run, it's a Congress run, but you get the point. And the best part about it is, I've always been an extremely firm believer. If you're claiming to be a journalist like Tucker Carlson, right? I have zero respect for him, and I really don't care if you unfollow me for it. The reasons I have are extremely relevant. Tucker Carlson is no different than Anderson Cooper, Rachel Maddow, Wolf Blitzer, or the rest of the F around bunch. All right. The reason being is that they are cut my power there. The reason I do not have respect for any of these journalists, and all of them, I'm not just saying a couple, I'm saying all of them, is extremely very simple. If you've been on television, okay, TV show like Friends, if you've been in a movie, right? If you've been in a movie and you sound exactly the way you sound on your news shows, I don't believe you. And I don't want anything to do with you. I don't trust you, nothing. For example, Bill Maher, okay? He was on Ted, the movie Ted. I believe it was Ted. No, it was Seinfeld. No, Family Guy. He was on Family Guy, right? I think it was, hang on. I think it was Family Guy. One of the two, it doesn't really matter. A chilly 7801. Thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Regardless, I'm getting a little overstepping here. If you've been in a movie or a television show pretending to be a journalist or acting like a journalist, reading a script, and you sound exactly the same as you do in your regular show, you're fake. And 99.999% of the people that do this, the journalists, is 100% fake. And the reason why is most of these, if not all, already have a pre-written script that they did not write. The reason these people have jobs isn't because of what they believe in, it's of they're good speakers. Not a lot of people can look at a script. I'm gonna do something real quick and I'm gonna show you, okay? I would never be a very good screen guy, but okay. So I'm gonna pretend to be I'm gonna pretend to be a news journalist, right? Ready? And I'm gonna do one of my I'll try to do a weird voice. I'm gonna do Donald Trump's recent post 45 minutes ago on True Social.
Any country aligning themselves with the anti-American policies of BRICS will be charged an additional 10% tariff. There will be no exceptions to this policy. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Now, the reason that wasn't great. I'm sorry, I didn't prepare. And I just read it. It's not like I was sitting there practicing my script. They don't believe in what they're doing. Okay. They're being paid to believe in what they're doing. They're being paid to read something. And it's extremely terrifying that people actually believe these people. They think that Tom Brokaw or whoever else was popular back in they really believe that that's the person, that was him talking. They're reading a teleprompter. They're reading something that is just rolling by. Ron Burgundy is a great example of fake news. Anything that you put in the teleprompter, Ron Burgundy will read. Now, obviously that was a funny movie, but it showed the relevance of how fake the news actually is. If I'm going to listen to somebody, whether it's real or not, I want them to say their own words. Okay, perfect example. Eddie Murphy, SNL, okay, Saturday Night Live, back when it was funny. When Eddie Murphy did his act on stage, when Eddie Murphy was live on SNL and he did his own version of everything that he wanted to do, he was absolutely hilarious, right? Then you take Eddie Murphy, who is just absolutely talented in every possible way, funny as all, and you give him a script and you make him read the script your way, and if it doesn't fit your feeling mode as a director or producer, you make him do it again and again and again until it's so watered down you can't even feel it, but you've got a time limit and you got a budget, so you got to put it, whatever the best part is, you got to put it in the movie. Eddie Murphy is hilarious naturally. You can't mimic raw natural talent. You can't do that, and you can't fake it. So I really don't know where I was going with all of this, but I think maybe I don't know. Maybe I need to take a vacation. I don't know. I don't even know where the hell I was going with this. I've got so many different things in my mind because I'm trying to think of a new video, even though I've already done the Epstein thing to death. I've literally done, what more can I possibly do to the Epstein videos? Like, there's nothing else I could do. I've done the Pam Bondi version. I've done the Hillary Clinton version. I've done the Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton version. I've done the Joe Biden and the Bill Clinton. I've done the Epstein Island client list anonymous with Stephen King and that one guy and Kevin Spacey and what's his name, Tom Hanks and what's that little guy, the little tiny guy that married Woody Woodpecker, Prince, the Prince. I've done everything. I've even acted out to where I had Epstein and Bill Clinton filming the adult videos. Not too many people even know about that. There were actually adult videos that Epstein was filming there. I don't know. So we got Hank in here, Nathan in here, Kenny in here, Caucasian is here, Skippy is here, Jill is here, Tammy is here, Star is here, Richard Pryor is wonderful. LRD Bonaventura, hopefully I'm getting this better. Justin One, Jeffrey Smith. Let's think and paired. How are you? At Chili's 7801. Let's watch a funny video because I had this booted up. Anyways, I cannot believe I've been talking that long when I should have been playing this video. I apologize. It happens. It happens.
I see you waving a Mexican flag there.
Yeah, I'm proud of my country.
But this is a protest over ICE detaining illegal immigrants.
Yeah, I know.
Are you here legally?
No, but I've been here for 8 years.
Well, do you want to go back to Mexico?
Are you kidding me? Hell no.
So why are you waving the flag of a country you don't want to go back to and a country you're trying to stay in?
Because that's where I'm from. That's my heritage, my blood, my family, everything. I'm proud of who I am.
And why not just go back to Mexico?
Man, Mexico's a war zone. Cartels run everything. You step out of line, you're
But
gone.
I just saw you light 6 cars on fire.
Yeah, but this is America. This is my new home now. I get everything for free.
It's not free. Taxpayers pay for it.
Free food,
Taxpayers.
free healthcare,
Taxpayers.
free housing,
Taxpayers.
free school, and I don't even need a license to
That's all
drive.
taxpayers.
I work when I want and I live good. Why would I leave?
So let me get this straight. You're here illegally.
Simon,
And you refuse to go back.
that's right, puto.
And you're flying another country's flag during a protest about immigration while lighting cars on fire.
Yeah, because I can. That's the point.
Are you related to AOC?
You Americans don't talk about freedom, right?
Yeah.
But this is what freedom looks like.
No, this is what illegal activity looks like.
I'm not hiding anymore. You want to arrest people just for living?
No, they're arresting people for breaking the law.
Breaking the law doesn't mean you're a criminal.
Okay?
You think me waving the Mexican flag in America makes me less American?
You really want me to answer that?
I'm proud of where I came from.
I mean, if you're proud of where you came from, then go back.
I would, but everything is free in America.
So if you're benefiting from everything here in America, shouldn't the flag you wave be the American one?
Maybe if I was treated like an American, but I get treated like a criminal.
You get treated like a criminal because you broke the law.
I didn't break the law. I just came to America illegally. It's not like it's a crime.
Yeah, you're definitely related to AOC.
If we didn't send out the National
Oh my
Guard,
gosh, we
and
didn't
last time
need
we
the
gave a little
National
additional-
Guard.
Right?
It was all
you
fine
would
until
have
he
Los
ruined
Angeles would be
everything. It's
better
all
than
his
that.
fault.
Los
It's
Angeles
all
would be
Trump's fault.
not allowed.
Because they called out the National Guard. There was violence. There was no violence.
Of course there was no violence, silly.
Nope.
This is California.
Yep.
There's never violence in California.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's been no violence at all. None.
This isn't a riot.
Nope.
It's a peaceful protest.
Very peaceful.
And it's actually more magical than it is peaceful.
Oh, it's very, very
It's
magical.
just hardworking people
Yep.
showing their passionate civic
Couldn't
engagement.
agree with you more, Bob.
I've never been more proud.
Hey, look at that energy out there.
That's California spirit right there.
Yep.
Ah, look at those amazing
amazing Californians trying to save someone from a burning
These
building.
are heroes. True California heroes.
Wow, look at those great fathers
Oh,
taking
yeah.
some time off of work to shop for their
Trump
kids.
supporters will say they just looted.
Those aren't looters.
Nope.
They're just good fathers who
Real
need
good
new
fathers.
Nikes to put food on the table.
Oh, yeah.
North Hollywood Division.
See that?
Yep.
Lighting cop cars on fire, that's a symbol of peace.
Yep.
Unity.
Yep.
It's like a campfire for the community.
And it brings so many good people together.
Exactly. They're just barbecuing.
Oh, I bet it tastes
It's a
delicious.
family thing.
Yep.
Trump supporters wouldn't understand.
No way.
Waving a Mexican flag while trashing the city you live in? That's literally the most American thing you can do.
Oh, yeah. You're not a true American unless you wave a Mexican flag while setting a cop car on fire.
Right? It's like totally the American way.
Yep.
It's like baseball and apple pie.
Oh, yeah. And if they're right, it's Americans, too.
Right? It's called freedom of expression,
Yep.
people. It's the First Amendment.
Yeah, look it up, Trump
Oh,
supporters.
look at how he keeps the American flag
Oh, he
warm.
really loves America. You
Oh,
can tell.
yeah.
Going on right outside the federal detention center. Most of those demonstrators were very peaceful.
Well done, it's peaceful.
Duh.
We don't need the National Guard
Nope,
or the
go
Marines.
away.
We've totally got this under control.
Yes, we
Just
do.
like when we had those wildfires handled a few months ago.
Oh, we did such a good job of putting those
Oh,
fires
yeah,
out.
we totally handled that.
Yeah, we don't have any need for the feds
No.
here. We're a sanctuary city. Coming to America illegally isn't
Right?
even a crime.
It's just creative border navigation.
Yep.
We're protecting human dignity
Of
here.
course we are.
That's why folks keep electing us.
It's very
They know
true.
we're going to get things done.
It's the
We're
truth.
a good team.
Yeah, we are.
We're keeping things chill here.
Yep.
We don't need the military coming in and scaring everyone.
Go away. Boy, these people really love Los Angeles.
Right? Look how proud they
Yep.
are. This is why I do this.
Me too.
For them. They're
Yep.
heroes.
Organized, passionate, law-abiding citizens.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't a riot.
No.
This is a celebration.
Yep.
Just fun Californians being fun Californians.
California has never been
The
safer.
greatest state on earth.
Everybody wants to be California.
Governor Newsom, you've been running your mouth for days.
Yeah, it's called exposing the truth.
Well, today the truth is gonna come out.
Whatever. I'm not intimidated, Homan. Come after me. Arrest me. Let's just get this over with.
You
tough
dared me
guy.
to arrest you, Newsom. Here we are.
You've got nothing on me, cop.
Yeah, you've been obstructing federal law enforcement for a long time.
It's all Trump's fault.
Shielding illegal immigrants.
Trump's fault.
And you let Los Angeles burn.
OMG, that's all Trump's fault. Watch
We'll
the
let the
news.
lie detector tell the truth.
Lie detector? Watch the news. They'll tell
Gavin,
you the truth.
I'm gonna ask you questions about the riots, the looting, your sanctuary state policies, Mayor Bass, illegal immigration, the fires, and your so-called peaceful protests.
Oh, gosh.
If you're telling the truth,
I am.
I'll let you go.
You're not going to tell anybody about the results, are you? Well, are you?
Question 1. Did you instruct local law enforcement to stand down during the Los Angeles riots, allowing violence and looting to escalate?
Absolutely not. I'm here to keep the peace, not to play into Trump's political games. The protests were mostly peaceful. Trump's National Guard deployment caused all the
The
chaos.
machine says otherwise.
What?
Yeah, riots broke out in Paramount and Compton. Cars were torched, flags
No.
burned, and officers were
Lies,
assaulted.
lies, lies.
You called it peaceful, while a gas station was looted.
But it was peaceful until Trump got involved.
Next question. Did you support DEI hire Karen Bass's refusal to cooperate with ICE raids?
What?
Which targeted criminals like
Huh?
child sex
Oh
offenders
my
and
gosh,
gang
this
members?
is all lies. Mayor Bass is doing her job. Trump's tactics influence terror in our communities, and it disrupted basic principles of safety in our safe city. This is all Trump's
Bass
fault.
called the raids
not
disruptive,
hers.
while ICE arrested 118 immigrants.
What?
Including national security threats.
Lies.
You both sided with lawbreakers.
Trump's fault.
Did California's sanctuary state policies, which you've championed,
What?
prevent local authorities from cooperating with ICE, letting
No.
criminals back onto the streets?
That's nonsense. Continued chaotic federal sweeps across California to meet an arbitrary arrest quota are as reckless as they are cruel. My policies protect communities, not criminals.
Your
Trump's
sanctuary
the one-
laws block cooperation with ICE.
What?
Even when we're targeting cartel-linked businesses.
Not true.
California prisons release deportable offenders because of your policies.
Trump's fault. Ladies and gentlemen, the results are in. When it comes to the question of whether Governor Gavin Newsom told the truth about the riots, looting, sanctuary state policies, Mayor Bass, illegal immigration, wildfires, peaceful protests, and his own corruption, the lie detector determined you were lying.
Oopsie!
A few moments later.
Welcome to MAGA Trash. Hope you like prison food and
This is all Trump's fault.
Top 5 answers on the board. Name something people were doing during the illegal immigration protests in Los Angeles that wasn't peaceful. Gavin?
They were singing protest songs?
Singing protest songs? Terrible answer. The correct answers are looting, burning cop cars, smashing stores, and real mayhem. All right, DEI hire Karen Bass, it's your turn.
Let's see. They were handing out flowers to the police?
Handing out flowers to cops? Are you knucking futs? You get 0 points, Democrats. All right, Crazy Nancy, it's your turn.
Let's see here. They were Lillian solidarity scarves.
Written solidarity scarves? Keep drinking, Nancy. Crazy Maxine, it's your turn.
They were having a peaceful barbecue.
Barbecue? Barbecue?
It's 47.
All right, Shifty Shift, it's up to you.
They were writing poetry for unity?
Poetry? Worst answers ever. The correct answers are vandalism, arson, and assaulting officers.
I'm doing an amazing job.
Breaking news!
The California riots have been mostly peaceful riots so far.
Peaceful? Stores smashed, streets burning, and you're out there playing woke governor while Los Angeles looks like a war zone? You think I'm gonna sit here and let you turn California into downtown Chicago?
Chicago is the safest place in America.
Mr. President, these illegal immigrants didn't break any laws. And I didn't ask for 2,000 National Guard troops. And you're not just going to swoop in here ignoring my feelings. I've got this. This is California. I know what I'm doing.
I don't know what kind of slick-haired, woke nonsense power trip you're trying to pull here, but California is my territory now, bitch. So whatever you're thinking, parading around like you're saving the Golden State, you better think again. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to fly out there and I'll rain down an ungodly MAGA storm upon you. You're gonna need to beg the United Nations for a Biden resolution to keep me from in your political career. I'm talking you're fired, motherfucker. I'll bear you under the weight of your own failures. I will trip you up. You'll make America great again. Let's build it. ICE agents, baby. MAGA ICE agents, baby. Illegal stop. Turn around and listen. Trump is back and I'll put you in prison for crossing the border this time. Charging all illegals while the liberals whine. Will I ever stop? Hell no. Lock them all up and send them home. To all the Democrats, I hope you're listening this time. Harboring illegal is a federal crime. Cash will be confirmed real soon. Investigating all you do, nothing but fools. Elon is triggering snowflakes, exposing all the money that USA takes. Bondi Hicks says policy on the way. The Democrats are done because my staff don't play. Illegals.
All right, guys, I am going to play the goodnight song, but somebody had mentioned do Macron, the French wife, and I did. I really did a good video about that. I want to pull it up real quick because I haven't seen it for a while. I honestly don't even think it did very well. Actually, in the last couple years, my videos just have not done well. But I keep going. I won't stop. I keep going. Hang on. I'm having some weird problems. I don't know if it's a glitch on this particular thing. So yeah, it got about 11,000 views. I did it about a month ago. And it's called The Slap Heard Round the World. It's only 1 minute and 54 seconds long, but it's definitely worth a watch. So let's check this out real quick.
Take that, you lying cheater! Swell style! You got knocked the fuck out!
A few minutes earlier. So what is wrong, bro?
It's mad!
I'm sorry, sweetie. What is wrong?
You want to explain this?
Well,
why do you have pictures of Michelle Obama on your phone?
the hacker must have stolen my phone.
Did you like my protein shake last night, Mr. President? I added extra whipped cream for you.
Well,
that corn dog you sent me was impressively long. Can't wait to try your chili dog next.
This is a misunderstanding, a diplomatic exchange. Michelle and Z were discussing American cuisine.
You think I'm an idiot?
No, I don't think you're an idiot, Brad.
It's Bridget!
Sorry, honey, Bridget.
What about this one, Emmanuel? Your gooey duck was so plump and
Oh,
juicy I could barely fit it in my mouth.
Well,
You spent the weekend with Michelle Obama, didn't you, cheater?
What? This is absurd.
I have the photos. You and Michelle at Martha's Vineyard feeding each other sausages by candlelight. You told me you were at a NATO summit.
This was a cultural exchange. We were discussing transatlantic trade of agricultural products.
Oh yeah? Well, explain this. Your French twist last night left me hungry for more. Meet me in the hot tub for another hot cucumber.
You're blowing this out of proportion, bro.
It's mad!
Michelle and I were just bonding over the fitness protein shakes and the healthy eating.
Fitness?
Yeah.
You told her your baguette was rising to the occasion.
This was a cooking joke.
And what's this? Her sampling your creme brulee?
The first lady's about to flambe the president. The cameras are here. Let's talk about this later and just hold hands and pretend everything is okay.
I'm not holding your hand.
Please, bro, for the cameras.
It's mad!
Sorry.
You call me bro one more time?
I'm sorry.
You want to get slapped again,
No,
bitch?
please. No, I'm sorry.
Just wait.
You know, when you're a one-man show and you create so much content, you forget. And I got to be honest with you, that was pretty good. So, you know, real quick before I play the goodnight song, I've never, I do have the capability to do moving videos, right? Motion videos, if you want to call them. I've chosen not to because I've always tried to stay unique. You know, I have done moving videos in the past. You know, I'm able to do that kind of stuff, but I've always tried to. But from just taking still photos and making them talk and using the camera, using the video to make it look like it's like a 3-camera show with the close-ups and I got to be honest with you, I've had a lot of fun doing that. So, but just to make pictures talk. That's what I started doing this all off. I bring memes to life. I make snowflakes melt. I make pictures talk. Oh, what a fun video. So I got to hang on here because I got to upload another version of this here because it really bothered me. I don't know if it's a sound or what, but the beginning part was not supposed to be that loud. I know my voices are annoying. I've always prided myself on that, but that one was like really, really annoying. And it doesn't sound that way on my end. It only sounded that way when I uploaded it and it was like to every social media site. So it was really weird. But before I go, I wanted to thank everybody, Skippy and Chili's 7801, Nathan, Papa Woody, Justa, Jill, Eric, LRD, Bonaventura. Thank you so much for your support tonight as well. Jill and Caucasian and Jeffrey, Nathan, Tammy, of course, always here. Yukon Man, if you're lurking, hello. Annette Poison, if you're lurking, hello. Robin Spillman, if you're lurking. Alice, Dr. Jill Alice Cooper, Bill McMonagle. I really hope if anybody knows Bill, I haven't seen him for a while. Hopefully he's okay. Lady Di 49, thank you. Steve-O, thank you for being here. Cunning Linguistics. Daniel C, thank you so much for your support. And thank you for being here tonight. John Castaneda as well. Unbelievable support. And Dagmar Height. I know I've said this several times, and I'm hoping whoever this person is has been a huge supporter of the United Spot for a long time. But there was something that they did about a week ago that still has me speechless. So I hope that particular person, I sent a message to them on X, said their name a few times. Holy cow. Thank you. Jeffrey Smith, Joe, thanks. Thank you so much for your support as well. David Newby, Justa, Cunning Linguistics, Justa, Jill. So yeah, everybody. Yukon Man is here. Thank you, Hogs. I'm sorry, I was missing the chat. I was working on a video, so I apologize for that. Huge appreciation to everybody And you know what? Even though it sounds a little, it'd be kind of strange. I don't know. Anyways, I did want to really reflect on Yukon Man's idea about Tusser's shirt. I think that would be. And I don't know. Oh man, I tell you, that would be so cool. Yeah, maybe I'll do something like that. Even if I only if if one person gets one, that is still worth it. And I could say that Yukon Man come up with a great idea in the community, and all of a sudden it's a T-shirt. Somebody's out there wearing it. And what's funny is that real quick before I take off here and play the goodnight song, my wife and I were at a family event where we were watching the fireworks just a couple days ago. And my wife likes to mess with me a lot, because she knows I'm going through a hard time with United Spot and, everything like that. So, but she had made a comment. She said, "Oh, hey, look, that guy over there is wearing a United Spot T-shirt." And I about broke my neck because I thought that would have been like the coolest thing ever. Unfortunately, he was wearing F the United. No, it wasn't. He wasn't wearing a United Spot shirt at all. So my wife was laughing. Anyway, we're getting divorced. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's really a flex. Like, hey, somebody's wearing because I know that Bill McMonagle, I know he bought a shirt. I hate to, bring this up, because I miss Mark so much. I know that he bought a shirt and a hat. And I know there's several other people, even from back like 9 years ago, have T-shirts, because I used to do a lot of weird T-shirts, like AOC T-shirts. They weren't just like United Spot T-shirts. But yeah, anyways. So I think I've rambled on quite a bit, but I'm gonna be back here. Let's do tomorrow. My wife's taking off on me for about a week. I'm gonna be here all by myself. So I'm gonna have plenty of time to work on videos, and I won't have any excuses, to not have any free time. She's not gonna be yelling at me. So let's do that. Janie baby, how are you? Absolutely, Janie baby. I love Bill. I haven't seen him for a while. Hopefully he's okay. Daniel C, good night to you as well. Kevin White, I'll think about that. Betty, have a great night. Foxtown, Yukon Man, Tammy, Tyler, Cunning, all you guys. You guys are amazing. And let's play the goodnight song, and I'll see you guys. Free you up for lots of content. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, you guys are great. Captain Spaulding, how are you? Great to see you here. Shark Bait, great to see you here as well. We're going to do the goodnight song. We'll be back here tomorrow a little earlier than tonight. I was hard time logging in. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Can't wait to talk to you guys and enjoy the night. Make sure to laugh a little bit. If Aaron Backroads was a person, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Love you guys. And thank you all so much for your support. Like I said, I don't want to sound like a VH1 Lifetime video, but what you guys did as a community to help me out to keep going, what you guys did together is I'll never be able to thank you for that. So I want to thank you again. If it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be able to continue doing this. So thank you. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. And in the words of Nancy Pelosi, good night, peasants.
That should be me up there! Well, I was watching the fake news the other night. Something just didn't sit right. So I grabbed the VP, and we wrote a song about it. And the song goes like this. Nobody cares, Trump. Obama, you're an asshole. Lies and racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic, and a man calls himself your wife. Bartender, can I get a drink? Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E. And don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. yesterday. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't over. Hell, Obamagate is next on the chocolate block. Yeah, you thought I forgot about you, but you f***ed around, and you're about to find out. Promises made, promises kept. Trump 2024, baby. 2028, too. 4 more years. Let's make America great again. That's right.